let's assume you're applying to Switzerland. The Swiss academic system encourages their citizens to follow same academic path. So make sure that whatever you're applying in your first degree is likely the same you're applying in your master's degree if you want to get an admission. And if not, if there is a change, please always emphasize the importance of the master's degree and how it correlates or relates to the bachelor's degree before you apply in your motivation letter. These things are very necessary, and that's why most people apply for studies and they don't get their admission, and you'll be wondering why. So it's the Swiss education system. You don't change academic. Hello everyone, thank you for joining my lifestyle today. I just want to share 5 common mistakes people make when applying for study application and why they are rejected. So if this is your first time coming across my video, please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. If you have any question, please drop it on the comment box and then we'll discuss it. Now, one of the earnest mistakes people make when applying for studies, either for master's, bachelor's, PhD, PGD, is the first thing is that people don't tend to go to the school website to read the description of the studies. Every school has a description of the study. Perhaps the study curriculum is likely on their website explaining the entirety of the study. There you get to find out if the study would actually be instructed in English or in German. If you are coming to Europe, or in French or Spanish, then you get to know the language of instruction. But some mistakes that we make is that we just go ahead and apply thinking that it will always be instructed in English. The course description will give details of the course. Please make sure you read the course description also, because the course description will inform you if you actually meet the course requirement or not. And if you're sure you don't meet the course requirement, then there's no need applying. There are 3 things you need to look at in your motivation letter when writing a motivation letter for academic purpose. The first thing is the introductory part. It must tell a little about you, and also the precedence of your study is the second thing you need to look out for. The precedence of your study needs to show the academic committee the tie between your first degree, your college degree, your first degree, and if you're applying for a master degree, why you are choosing the master degree. And that brings me to the third thing, which is a tie. So these 3 things must tie themselves together. Your introduction, your precedence of studies, and why you are choosing to study this particular course. Once the academic committee sees these things, they know that you actually know what you are doing and what you are intending to attain at the end of your study. Please also do state why you choose that particular school and why the country. It's very necessary. Now, this brings me to something that's very important, that where we make mistakes sometimes is when applying for studies. Always do go to your school to ask for official transcript from your academic records. Do not apply with a student copy transcript. This may give you a bad news. Do not disregard the importance of recommendation letter. Mostly if you're applying for a master degree, you must upload a recommendation letter, even if it's not in the requirement of your study. Please, it's very necessary, because it will aid whoever is examining your file to know that you have some work experience. Now, most school opens their website for application anytime, but sometimes we tend to apply even when there's a closing date with ignorance. So some of the mistakes that people do is that first, they ignore the closing application date for study. When choosing a study, please ensure that you choose the right major, all right? Every course has a major and a minor. Please ensure that you choose the right major that matches or that correlates well with the focus of your studies. This decision you will make rightly if you read the course description of that course on the school website accurately. Then another thing you need to avoid is an incomplete application. Please, when applying, like I mentioned initially, always do ensure that you read the study requirement for that particular course and ensure that all the required documents are uploaded. Do not apply with an incomplete document. It is very, very necessary. All right. Then avoid spelling errors, most especially your name and the motivation letter. Please proofread the motivation letter vividly, or ask somebody to help you do that before applying. Ensure that you upload all required documents. All required documents stated in the study description, in the admission requirement, please ensure that you upload all of them when applying. Do not wait until the school start emailing you for some missing documents in your application. That is very necessary.